Millions of Christians are taught wrong theology. The world should be expected to become corrupted, and under the rule of the Antichrist, and Christians will be raptured away from the mess, people believe. That has practical and devastating political consequences. Radio and television broadcast pastors expound end times theology that are in error. Entire denominations are corrupted with Darwinist ideas without accurate scientific guidance of the theologically informed. Maybe Jesus didn't really say this or that, or mean it. After all, he was a good ethicist, yet not a believer in unscientific magic. So throw out God and keep a safe secular Christianity. Because Christians are often wrong in understanding Genesis and science correctly, the truth is little heard and corruption fills the void. The media largely dismiss Christians as intellectual Luddites, increasingly. Popular creation science by Christians made as an alternative to evolution theory, or a joke. Bayes' ideas about intelligent design were wrong. Usser's dating system for creation was a good effort. That was incorrect. My thesis is an apologetic for Christian truth with new ideas. An update to mainstream issues for Christianity and civilization. It concerns widespread errors in understanding the beginning and end times of the creation that are popular. The errors are compounded by clerical problems, church establishments, and bureaucracies that are too slow to change theory and theology, while human knowledge and society proceed apace, accumulating data and generating a history of ideas that are not well absorbed because individuals die and cannot continue their ideas. Integrating various fields of knowledge into a comprehensive whole takes a lot of time if an individual even chooses the right research to integrate. That people don't encounter the right information early in a career, if ever to develop accurate ideas about cosmology and hermeneutics is to be expected, it also needs to be surpassed. The thesis, or treatise, is my humble effort to view the issues holistically rather than with a fragmented composite hermeneutic. My belief is that God could have evolved the universe, yet that is a simplistic way to think of it that arises in the thought of those with a dismissive attitude toward theistic evolution because of the contingent status of human beings who have very limited knowledge of God and his omnipotence, omniscience, and omnipresence. It is also the case that the concept of theistic evolution is itself reductionist and overly simplistic, perhaps to the point of being regarded as a straw man that distracts from deeper consideration of the mechanics of creation, relevant hermeneutic, and cosmological concepts of what are regarded as natural philosophy. God, in effect, owns the entire universe and everything in it. That which people claim to own is the area that they exert their will upon. It's still owned by God. That's his space being used for that. It isn't necessary to equate God's creative acts with human concepts too much, for human methods and ideas are perhaps trivial or foolish, detritus of creation in a steady-state quantum field to God. Although some logicians and theologians may make statements concerning the necessity of the truths of mathematical logic.